On behalf of the Harris County Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, as well as the Texas Division of Emergency Management, my name is Lee Glassman, Whiskey Alpha 5 Lima Echo Echo, and I'd like to welcome you to this presentation on how to obtain a DMR registration to operate digital mobile radio. This presentation is geared towards those of you that already have an FCC ham radio license. Both for hobby use as well as emergency communications, DMR digital radio allows for a clear, static-free experience while communicating with other stations. It can be used in simplex mode through the use of a DMR repeater, as well as the use of a DMR hotspot to allow for internet-connected long-distance communications. A DMR ID may be obtained with any class of ham radio license, be it technician, general, or amateur extra. The first step in obtaining your DMR ID would be to download an official copy of your FCC license through the FCC's ULS server. You'll need your FRN number and password, which you should have from when you originally became a ham radio operator. Once you've logged into the ULS, on the left side of the page, you'll see a link to download your authorizations. The following page will have a list of all your current, expired, and other class licenses that you may have. Choose your current ham radio license. Click the Download button, and on the resulting PDF page, save it to your Documents folder or your desktop or someplace convenient where you'll know where it is. Once you've obtained an official copy of your FCC license and saved it to your computer, you'll want to visit http://radioid.net. This is the authorization group that issues DMR IDs. It is a free registration process and takes approximately 15 minutes to accomplish. Once you reach the radioid.net page, you'll want to click the Sign Up/Register for a new account. You'll agree to the terms and conditions, and on the following pop-up, you will enter your call sign, your email address, create a password, and choose your country and/or territory. Click the CAPTCHA box to prove that you are not a robot, and click the Create Account button. In approximately 15 minutes or less, you should receive a confirmation email from radioid.net. Within that email will be a clickable link to allow you to confirm your registration and move on to the next step. Once you click the link or paste it into a browser, you will enter your call sign and the password you chose earlier. Click the Create Account button and you will be taken to your dashboard. At the top left side of the dashboard are your account details. It shows your country, call sign, first and last name, city, email address, and last email status, as well as a pull down to choose your state. Make sure that information is correct. On the upper right side of your dashboard is where you will upload the license that you downloaded earlier. Click Choose File, locate the license you downloaded before, and upload the PDF. After you've uploaded a copy of your license, watch your email for your official DMR ID to be approved. It can take between 15 minutes and 48 hours, depending on how busy the staff of radioid.net is. Once you receive your confirmation email, congratulations. Make a note of your new DMR ID number. You will not receive any further emails about your DMR ID, so keep this as a reference. Log into your radioid.net dashboard, just as you did in Step 2. Click the green Refresh BM Records to update your information on Brandmeister if you wish. We'll get to Brandmeister a little bit further on in this presentation. At that point, you're free to program your radio. If you're in the state of Texas, visit the website dmrtexas.net. you will find a listing of all DMR connected amateur repeaters in Texas divided by region. Choose the repeaters you wish to use, whether at your home location or the ones that you will be using while traveling, possibly to a deployment. Note the talk groups carried by the repeater. Take special note of any emergency communications talk groups, such as Texas Seabridge 8686. Note if the repeater you wish to use is connected to a Seabridge or to Brandmeister. A note about the differences between Seabridge or Brandmeister connected DMR repeaters. Although they may both have the same talk groups, the chances are they are not connected to each other. At that point, you can program your hotspot. You have several networks to choose from, including Brandmeister, which is the largest network in the world, which carries thousands of talk groups and hundreds of thousands of users. The TGIF network, DMR Plus, which is used primarily in Europe, etc. Visit the manufacturer's website for your hotspot and your radio for further instructions. You'll also find many online resources and videos on these processors. At that point, you're ready to get on the air. If you plan on operating on a Brandmeister connected repeater or utilize a hotspot, you should create a Brandmeister account. Visit the Brandmeister network registration page. You'll be presented with a dialog box similar to the one on the right side of this page. Fill in your call sign, your email address, a personal user account for a personal radio or a hotspot, enter a password, confirm it, type in the answer to the anti-spam question, which is usually the wavelength of UHF in centimeters, which would be 70. Enter in your new DMR ID at the bottom, click the I'm Not a Robot CAPTCHA button, and hit the register button. You will now receive a confirmation email from the Brandmeister system. That concludes this presentation on how to obtain a DMR ID. On behalf of the Harris County Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, as well as the Texas Division of Emergency Management, I'd like to thank you for your participation and attention during this presentation. Questions or comments may be forwarded to me at my email address, wa5lee@wa5lee.com. Welcome to DMR. Hope to hear you on the air soon. 73.